you. You understand? If people around you cared about you, they would have told you, that's not going to benefit you.
What's not going to benefit me?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Talk with Nia. So let's talk about Latto. Does Latto regret the rap beef that she had with Nicki Minaj? Is it causing her some trouble in the industry? Or is she just regretful? Now, she basically admitted that she was weak-minded. It was weak-minded of her to fall for stan drama in the past, and says that she regrets any beefs that she's had in her career and that she's too talented for that. Now, let's bring this back, okay? So this all started when Nicki Minaj was upset when she learned that her big single, Super Freaky Girl, was not going to be considered for hip-hop categories at the Grammys, and it was going to be in the running for Best Pop Solo Performance instead. Then she brought Latto into it, and it just went left after that. Now, when she brought Latto into it, she just said, songs like Big Energy is still in the hip-hop category, so why is her song Super Freaky Girl in the pop category?
Because in order for them to uplift the people who they want to shine, the people who these corporate giants, can make the money off of, the people who control a lot of things behind the scene, they have to elevate someone that profit off. So they must move the goalpost for me all the time. When they start voting on these pop categories, and it's a bunch of, people, white or wherever they're from or old, and they have to decide between Nicki Minaj and Harry Styles or Nicki Minaj and Adele. Or that's purposely designed so that Nicki is not in the category that we don't want any competition in. Put her in there so she has more competition and less of a chance to win.
So that's how Latto's name got brought up. Then it just went completely left on Twitter. And next thing you know, the two were going back and forth, okay? Latto got called a Karen. Latto called Nicki Minaj, when she was age shaming her. She was talking about her husband and his, offenses and stuff like that. It was a lot of disrespect thrown. And then Latto released a recording of a conversation she had on the phone with Nicki Minaj while they were arguing.
It's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing. Recognize we weren't giving the platforms that we're being given right now. And I give you props all the time in every other interview for opening the door for that to be a possibility now.
Okay. So what, in conclusion, what do you think you wanna say about, let's let you finish your statement about what rappers were doing before and what they're doing now. I want you to finish it.
I finished it, Nikki.
Okay. Right,
I said at for a long time it was you.
It was me.
Yes,
so
and your
you didn't do your research.
What
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have somebody send you the information about all the women in the last 10 years who have had Billboard recognition, worldwide global recognition, since you are clearly putting yourself above these people.
No, I'm not. That's the purpose I can't even think of the word, just purposely trying not to understand what I'm saying.
You don't even understand what you're saying because see.
No, I know exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it was you running shit for a long time. I never said that you're no longer running shit. I said for a long time. I never said that you're no longer running shit. I said that there are other females flourishing. What is the problem with that?
The hard way. You're going to have to learn the real world and the industry.
Well, I love you and I will, regardless, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to support you from the sidelines. I feel yes, from the sidelines because I can't do it publicly when someone is literally subtweeting me for no reason, purposely trying to misinterpret what I'm saying. I respect you too much to go back and forth with you. So I appreciate you for getting on the phone with me. The song lyric was recorded last year, way before any of this. And I cannot, yeah, you said, because you just said I like to say it's given, though. The it's given bar was nothing, it didn't have nothing to do with you.
And it's not going to benefit you. You understand? If people around you cared about you, they would have told you, that's not going to benefit you.
What's not going to benefit me?
Now, Nicki Minaj did go on Twitter saying she has no problem being moved out of the rap category as long as we are all being treated fairly. If Super Freaky Girl, has to be moved out of rap, then so does Big Energy, all right? Anyone who says any different is simply a Nicki hater or a troll. I'd actually love to see a more street record win, male or female. Right is right. So she just wanted things to be fair, all right? But Latto also got exposed because DMs were released of Latto basically constantly asking Nicki Minaj for a feature. So it's like, you wanted her to be on your songs. You wanted a feature from her bag. You were sending her records to hop on, but she didn't like any of the songs, right? She didn't feel like she was a fit on any of the songs that was sent. And then as soon as your name is mentioned publicly, you flip. So was Latto mad at Nicki all along? It was just some tension. She ain't giving me a feature, yada, yada, yada. But why the change now? Why the change now? Even when they were beefing, we got to see Latto accept an award and she didn't mention Nicki's name. Right after, she looked a little salty when Doechii won an award and mentioned Nicki Minaj's name.
Same award that Nicki Minaj won, Lady Gaga won, Janelle Monáe won. So this is a huge, huge stamp. And I'm really, really proud of myself. And I'm just so grateful. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Powerhouse. Megan Thee Stallion won this award. Doja Cat won this award. It's crazy because...
So there was a lot of shade being thrown during this time. It was a very interesting time. We were actively talking about this stuff on the channel. If y'all been subscribed for a minute, we was talking about this stuff. And then this even led to Latto having a beef with Ice Spice. Because we know when Ice Spice came out, she had Munch and stuff like that. But then she paired up with Nicki, right? She got the Nicki collab. They worked together. And then all of a sudden... Latto's on a red carpet and they were doing finish the lyrics or who sings this song or whatever. And she was acting like she ain't know Ice Spice song.
Okay, so the last question. It's, how can I lose if I'm already chose?
Chose. Are you looking at me? Somebody help me.
Anybody?
Dang, she beat me.
Okay, she got you. But you're the second.
So it just got real freaking messy. But we know that Latto's inspired by Nicki, right? We know that. It's a fact that she was inspired by Nicki. It's a fact that she was a barb. She was a fan, So why the change now? I wonder why things have changed. And my thing is, why blame the fans for it? The fans didn't tell you to go back and forth with Nicki Minaj and say disrespectful things about her husband, or out or record a phone call with her and then share it on social media. The fans didn't tell you to do any of that stuff. Okay? The fans didn't tell you to have any issue with Ice Spice. That was out of left field. The fans didn't tell you to do nothing. And y'all know the fans, y'all know how the fans are. It's either you're a Nicki fan, or you a Latto fan, or you a Doja Cat fan. And a lot of Nicki's fans are in those other fan bases of other female rappers. So my thing is, if you would have just played it cool, if y'all would have argued behind the scenes, the fans wouldn't have even really known. I don't know, Latto. I definitely think that whole beef between you and Nicki should have never happened. I definitely think it was like something that could have been worked on and worked out behind the scenes. I mean, hell, look at JT. JT worked it out. She had to go and recite her diss record, though, but JT worked it out. But I definitely think that it could have been like resolved behind closed doors without the fans having so much insight into what happened. Like, we had front row seats. I remember it. We had front row seats. Y'all were on Twitter wilding. Okay? Now this time has passed and now you regret it. Why? Do you still want a Nicki Minaj feature? Is your label upset that is no longer on the table? Is it blocking other opportunities? What is going on? Or are you just like, you know what, that was just kind of immature, like we could have handled it differently, and you just don't want to have unnecessary beef in general? Me personally, I think it was a stupid move. You know, Latto has had some big records. She's performing everywhere. Like, people know who she is. Why create drama? Why create drama when it doesn't need to be there? Why let the public know that you don't like somebody? I don't know. And then it seemed like she wanted to team up with Cardi B with the Put It On The Floor remix. Megan. Nobody told you to go out of your way and like try to team up with some of her ops. I don't know. Somebody got in your head, but it wasn't the stands. Somebody got in your head, though. Somebody egged you on. But you got to take accountability because you did these actions on your own, girl. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.